Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And real quick, I just want to talk about The Cursed. This is one I picked up a while ago on Blu-ray. Finally had a chance to sit down and check this one out. And what do I think about this one? Well, it's definitely an interesting twist and definitely a different kind of take on werewolf lore. It's not something you've seen ever done with a werewolf film. They definitely don't look like your typical werewolves in this film. Now, this one, it takes place in a period in a time where these landowners have gypsies, basically. There's gypsies that are on the land that are claiming stake. They want this part of land. Now, the proclaimed landowners don't want the gypsies on this property, and they go to great lengths to make sure that the gypsies are taken care of. And yeah, they brutalize this traveling group of gypsies that are on this land. They just absolutely decimate them. Like brutality ensues when it comes, trying to get them off the land. And of course, the one lady who's, basically like, the one of the higher ups for the gypsies, she curses the land. And of course, anything with werewolf lore, we know there's going to be some kind of curse that's going to take place. And exactly what happens on this land. And people who are involved with slaughtering these gypsies, they will have to pay the price. Especially the one gentleman who's kind of like the one who's like the main landowner who's in charge of everything in this community. Yeah, things are not going to be, things are not going to go over very well when it comes to things that happen. What they do to one of the gypsies, one of the gentleman gypsies, it's brutal what they do to this gentleman. Basically, they decapitate all his limbs, turning him into a scarecrow that they put in this field. I will leave it at that because they show a lot of this that is, it happens, and like I said, it's graphic, it's brutal, but it's not too crazy to the point that you won't be able to watch it. It's not over the top. But I did enjoy this film quite a bit. Nobody is safe in this film, whether you're an adult, whether you're a child. Nobody is safe from a werewolf attack. And like I said, what they do with the werewolves in this one, because it's a werewolf, but they don't look like your typical werewolf. There's like no hair on them. They look really, really interesting. And when we finally do get that first time that the up close shot of a werewolf and somebody who has turned into a werewolf, yeah, I've never seen this done in any kind of film like this. I've never seen it happen. And I would say visually it's done pretty darn effectively too, pretty well, the practical effect when it comes to this particular few of these scenes. And I was surprised. Do I think, yes, I do think the film, it's about an hour and 50 minutes, almost 2 hours long. Do I think they probably could have shed about good 15 minutes off of this? I think so. I think good 15, 20 minutes could have this thing could have been narrowed down to about an hour and a half. But still, I don't think it was not a bad film. Definitely, I'm so happy that I picked this one up. I'm glad I have this one in the collection. It was one that I saw the trailer when it first came out, when they first announced it, and it looked interesting. You knew it was gonna be a werewolf film, but it definitely was not, like I said, not what I was expecting. I appreciate the twist, the different approach to this kind of film. And let's just look at the back. Like this kid right here, there's a gentleman right here. This young gentleman. He comes across these teeth, these silver bullet teeth that are they're melted down from coins and made into these teeth. And they're cursed. So whoever grabs it and puts they're basically they're compelled to put these in their mouth. And this kid does, which kind of starts off this whole chain reaction, of the werewolves attacking. But yeah, this thing definitely surprised me. And at this point, you're probably going to be able to grab it for about 10 to 15 bucks. I think it's definitely worth that price. Absolutely. Hands down worth that price. Like I said, they probably could have shed good 15, 20 minutes off of this one. But it doesn't really take away from the film, too much. I still think overall, I think it flows pretty well. And it's pretty effective with the story that it's trying to tell. So yeah, definitely check out The Curse. I don't think you're gonna, if you're looking for a decent werewolf film, that something, especially something that you've never seen done before, believe me, you can go a lot worse than this. This one is definitely right up there with one of the, more recent ones that I've seen for a film featuring some lycanthropes. So, like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance, and I will catch you in another episode. Take care.